The worst form of rape is covering up the ideal man and convincing people to live in a world that is pure evil, where there's nowhere good to go. Okay, so let's go over some of the things, the main things that people are giving up by choosing to live in this world and not to obey God through the last valid taught martial artist, which is the only way to serve God. Anything less than that is a disservice. It is self-righteous disservice versus universal principles to elevate this guy, me. All right, so first of all, you lose your soul, right? If you don't obey God through me, you live a dishonorable life and death, and I have plenty of pictures and videos that show you why it must be me. You live a dishonorable life and death. You lose your soul. Okay, you forfeit all the martial art principles. You forfeit righteousness, true masculinity, moral will, moral intelligence, moral precision, moral clarity, moral maturity, moral toughness, all the martial art principles, and there's quite a few. All right. You lose the moral warrior spirit. If you're a woman, you lose true femininity. You lose truth. You lose grace. These things are gone. You know, you can't have them outside of this order, right? You're just in some kind of disassociated, delusional state of mind because you're convincing yourself to live in the psychological construct instead of living in reality, right? Morality, more reality. All right. So you lose the sacred mate, you know, your soulmate, and you get trickery-based sex. Okay. You're disgracing yourself and your ancestors, right? You're upholding social norms so that people can rape children and to trick people into sexual slavery. From the word craft, we can get the word crate F. And I don't think it's a coincidence when these people dominate the culture and have the power to kind of shut down this system if they wanted to. But instead, there's people getting human trafficked in crates, literally, in more than one way. Those big crates at the docks, little crates, you know, the crates in the back of trucks, big rigs, and so on and so forth. All right. So you're helping with this calculated scientific racist, sexual sadism, the cunning, the calculated control of people. You're helping uphold the kind of requirements to maintain a kind of mind control society, a psychological control, social control society that's pure evil. All right, you're turning people out. Okay, you're setting your children up, leading by example, and setting your children up to be pure evil. What are you going to say to them? That they shouldn't be an evil person when you're conforming to an evil society? Your children sense this in you, whether you want to admit it or not. You know, you could be a cop, you could be something that you might think isn't so bad in the eyes of other people, but they know. They know it's a corrupt society. They know they're dealing with trickle-down corruption, especially in 2019, the information age, with all these people doing the wrong thing. Basically, a bunch of white supremacists, a bunch of crazed liberals, and a bunch of people who are just shallow, sniveling dogs that pretend because they're not the extreme left or the extreme right that magically it's okay. Okay, so the things that you get to have if you don't serve God, I mean, they're all despicable, I assure you. Look, fun times, raising a child in an evil world. Oh, good for you. You get to have fun at Disneyland and raise a child in an evil world. Alcohol, weed, I mean, for somebody who's very disciplined, these things are like, so what? I mean, there's Muslims that don't drink and smoke, and they don't have these things anyway, right? And other people as well, you know. A nice car, a nice house, I mean, really? I used to drive an Infiniti. I live in a two-story house most of my life. I used to live in a huge house in a, you know, by Los Gatos in a very nice city, you know, swimming pool that works. I assure you, that isn't shit. That's fucking stupid. If that's what you're selling your soul for, shame on you. You're one stupid, stupid fuck. I have these things and I gave them up to do the right thing, and I'm in the process of giving them up the rest of the way in terms of because of my path. I mean, if I had to lose them all right now, I would. Okay. So your friends, and now we're a bunch of shallow New World Order cartoon like anime Goofy, Donald Duck type of bitches, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, just fucking sniveling worms as your friends in your network. Really? That's what you're selling your soul for? You avoid targeting. What are you, a bitch? What are you, a pussy? Some of these people join the military and so on and so forth, right? You have a hard kind of time in the military. Wake up at 5:30 or whatever, do all this stuff, and you're doing this so you can be a military brat or something, or, you know, a military soldier fighting for the devil. It's stupid. Right? People, you know, avoiding targeting. It's like, what are you, a complete bitch? Yes, life is hard, and targeting is hard. So what? Life is short. It's a short bitch. Okay, you're selling your soul so you can have fun with a bunch of cowardly worms in a life that's a short bitch. It's fucking stupid. So they don't drug your food, your air, you know, your water. I mean, if the targeting gets too bad, you can always fucking go out in a blaze of glory. You can always kill yourself. What are you so afraid of, right? The alternative of obeying God through me is just being a sniveling, stupid bitch without making basic calculations and without having the natural instinct. So to make these pathetic choices, okay, you have to not have true sense. You have to not have reason or faith. Okay, you have to not have this kind of spite for evil. I mean, think about all the things it takes for you to be a sniveling worm and to rebel against God. You're just a lowly dog. Jesus was right to say the Canaanites are dogs. You're just a fertility, dog food, concerned with your dog food, dog house, your bone. Fuck you bearing a bone for? Fuck a bone. Okay? You're concerned with stupid shit. You know? So, almost out of time, so let me, obviously, people die either way. Blessed are the persecuted for the reason. There's a certain sense of accomplishment and righteousness and anointed with the oil of joy, as Psalms and Proverbs might say, when you do the right thing. Okay, you're not complicit. You can wash your hands of all this complicity. You're like, look, I'm not complicit. I'm striving to expose the New World Order while all these people are trying to suppress me. Not only am I trying my best, it's all these people trying to stop me. So I can honestly say, hey, I'm not complicit with that human trafficking. I'm not tricking anyone into bed. I'm insisting on the truth every time these things come up. Okay, I'm not playing stupid. That's a fool's path. I hate these paths. Like, what was it, Psalms 119 or whatever it was? I hate these other paths because they don't lead to obeying God through the martial art order, which ends with me on earth and continues in the afterlife. Okay? No evil psychology whore path. No namby-pamby psychological construct. Okay? No secret society, fucking apron thong wearing, sex cult, Keith Rainier, bitch shit. No Aleister Crowley punk ass, magic wand, Houdini, Ouija board, Harry Potter, fucking magic trick bitch. Okay? So, almost that time, so let's just shoot through some of these words. What happens when you transcend? Yes, I'm superior. One of the synonyms for transcend is superior. It's supreme. It's ascendant. Overcome, matchless, incomparable, unequaled, unrivaled, right? Just like my top martial arts challenge. $100,000, say, who can beat me and get this money? Who can beat the top martial artist and get this money, okay? People who tried lost, and everyone else were like, look, I can't beat them because they're not my match. I'm matchless, okay? Spiritual, divine, heavenly, exalted, otherworldly. What we see here is a tragedy. Trade root bitch, merchant, craftsman, sage, scribe, you name it, trade root bitch. I was in Five Guys Burger the other day and it said, burger craft. I mean, everything is the crafts bitch, okay? Trade, G, D-Y, okay? So the G is the earth deity, the D-Y. It's a tragedy. Why are you insisting on your craftsman bitch? But from a long line of calculating scientific bitches, that's a tragedy. That's a catastrophe. Cat as trophy, So ka-T, the feminine suffix, as the trophy. The cat, the leopard's A, alpha's trophy, right? It's a catastrophe if going backwards, poor set, take. If the set, followers of the set, the principle of the evil, sexual immorality, storm, disorder, chaos, all this bitch, desert, the foreigners, okay? Disaster. Days I stir. Dies a right? The rituals of killing this guy, it's a disaster. Okay, days I stir. The products are abomination. Okay, A-B-O, Min, the patron of chemistry. A shun. It's an abomination. Your society is a result of the A shun, foundation, consideration, corporation, the A shun. It's an abomination.